Hello students, very good morning to you. Welcome to my channel Mathematics Solution. So last time I left you on the exercise 2.1 of NCERT book, and I hope that you all completed the full exercise. And if you have any question, any doubt regarding the exercise, you can send me a message on my comment box. So today we will start the next part of this topic. So our topic was polynomial. Okay. And today's is 23rd. So the next part of this book is zeros of polynomial. How we will find the zeros of polynomial? What? Zeros of a polynomial. How we will find the zeros of the polynomial? So in order to find the zeros of the polynomial, so first we will consider the polynomial. Consider the polynomial. Which one? A px equal to 5x cube minus 2x square plus 3x minus 2. If we replace x, y1 everywhere in px, if we replace x, y1 everywhere in this equation, then what is the result we get? Let's do that. Okay, replacing x, y, constant value 1 everywhere in equation. Okay, so on the place of x we will put 1. P1 equal to 5, here 1 exponent 3 minus 2, 1 exponent 2 plus 3, 1 and minus 2. So here 1 is the identity, and identity having exponent 3 means we will multiply 1 by 3 times, then definitely we will get the 1 as the answer. So here we are writing 5 1 ja 5 minus here 1 having exponent 2, so 1 1 ja 1, so 2 1 ja 2, and here 3 1 ja 3 minus 2. So first we will add all the positive terms. 5 is a positive and 3 is a positive, so it is a 8, and this 2 is negative term, and this is also negative term, and 2 and 2 makes a 4 total. Subtract this one, value is 4. So we say that value of px at x equal to 1 is 4. So we say that value of px at x equal to 1 is 4. And similarly we can put any other constant value on the place of x and find the different result here. Okay student, hope you have you got the understand here. So now first we let the value x here equal to 1 here, but in the next solution we will take x equal to what? 0. Okay, which one polynomial? Polynomial is px equal to 5x cube subtraction sign 2x square plus 3x minus 2. So now we will replace x by 0. Okay, replace x by 0 everywhere. Okay, in equation so on the place of x we will put a 0. 5 0 exponent 3 minus 2 0 exponent 2 plus 3 0 and minus 2. So any number if you will multiply by 0, the result is 0. Here also 0 and here also 0 and here also 2. So here result is coming minus 2. So value of P0 equal to minus 2. Got it this thing? So we are discussing the zeros of the polynomial. So is we able to find out the zeros of the polynomial? No. Right now we are working on the values of the polynomial. So these are the resultant or values of polynomial coming when we are considering the value of x with any constant. So zero of the polynomial is that value on which the resultant will come a 0. The resultant must be a 0, then we can say that that value is the 0 of the polynomial, or we can also say the root of the polynomial or 0 of the polynomial. Okay, so here we are not didn't got the 0 of the polynomial. So once again we will try. Now consider the different polynomial p x equal to x cube minus x square plus x. Okay, so let put here x equal to zero. Okay, so replace the value of x by 0 here. On the place of x put 0. Here also 0 का exponent 3 minus 0 exponent 2 plus 0. So overall value of this equation is 0. So now we can say that 0 is the zeros of polynomial px. Zeros of the polynomial, we can also say this the root of the polynomial. Clear? The second term is the root of the polynomial. Okay students, so means overall the resultant should be a 0, then only we can say it is a 0 of the polynomial. I hope you got it and understand this thing. So in your NCERT book there are some examples. In example number 2 and example number 3. So first we will solve the example number 2. Which one? Example number 2. In example number 2, find the value of each of the following polynomials at the indicating value of variables. Okay. So first one is giving the first part of this. Here px equal to 5x square minus 3x plus 7 at x equal to 1. So this is the what? Indicated value. This is the indicated value. So the value of the polynomial px at x equal to 1 is given y. So here we will write the value of the polynomial px at x equal to 1 is given by on the place of x we will put 1 here. Okay, according to this 5 exponent square subtraction sign 3 1 plus 7 1 1 ja 1 and 1 5 ja 5 3 1 ja 3 plus 7 7 and 5 12 subtraction 3 12 subtraction 3 value is 9. Okay, so the value of polynomial px at x equal to 1 is equal to 9 here. Got it? This thing easy to solve, no difficulty. Very good, no doubt here. Clear this example? Second example, the second part of example 2 I am also solving. Have a look on it. Second part is the qy equal to 3 y cube minus 4y plus under root 11 at y equal to 2. So same thing, the value of polynomial qy at y equal to 2 is given by the value of polynomial qy at y equal to 2 is given by, so we will follow the same solution process here. On the place of y we will put 2 here. Okay, 3 2 exponent 3 minus 4 2 plus under root 11. Here 2 multiply 3 times, 2 2 is 4. You already learned this thing. 3 multiply by 8, 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 4 2 is 8 plus root 11, 8 3 is 24. So after subtraction you will get a 16 plus root 11. So this is the value of polynomial qy at the given value y equal to 2. Okay students, no doubt. So in the same manner we can also solve the third part. So I am leaving here. Hope you do have no doubt till here. Now I am going on the example number 3. Which example? Example number 3. In example number 3 it is given, check whether minus 2 and 2 are 0 of the polynomial x plus 2. Okay, so here polynomial is given, let px equal to okay. So kindly open your NCERT book in order to understand all the things in a easy manner. Okay students, it will help you in a better manner. So in the example number 3, let px equal to x plus 2. So here we have to find the zeros of the polynomial on minus 2 and on a 2 value. So first we will take x equal to 2. At x equal to 2, so p2 equal to 2 plus 2 equal to 4. So here resultant is not coming equal to 0. So this is not a zeros of the polynomial. But at x equal to minus 2, p2 equal to minus 2 plus 2. Here 0 is coming. So here minus 2 is the zeros of the polynomial. So we will write here, therefore minus 2 is a zero of the polynomial. Therefore minus 2 is the zeros of the polynomial px equal to x plus 2. Okay students, understand this? So in this way we can say that we are now able to find out the zeros of the polynomial. And the second term we what we pronounce it, zero is also a root of the polynomial. So on the example number 4, we will also solve the example number 4. Have a look on it also. Example number 4. Find a zero of the polynomial px. Here px is given to us 2x plus 1. Here px is given to x, 2x plus 1. But here we didn't get the value of, means find a 0 of the polynomial. So here we have to find the value of x, such a constant we have to find. When we put on the place of x, the resultant should be equal to what? 0. Okay, how you will find the 0 of the polynomial? The value of x must be satisfied this equation, means the resultant should be must be 0 here. So in order to find out the 0 of the polynomial, we will put the polynomial's equation equal to 0. Okay, so let 2x plus 1 equal to 0. So by transferring this one, 2x will remain here, minus will 1 plus 1 will go here, it will become minus 1, x equal to minus 1 upon 2. So if we will put here x equal to minus 1 upon 2, then the resultant will become 0. Why? Because it is the opposite, it will become the opposite process of this one, opposite method. Let's put here. Means initially what we are doing, px equal to 2x plus 1. So now we get the 0 of the polynomial. So put here on the place of x, we put the value of x here, minus 1 upon 2, 2 minus 1 upon 2 plus 1. From this 2, this will cancel, only minus will become, and this will 1. Okay, so resultant is coming 0 now. Okay, got it this thing? So we can say x equal to minus 1 upon 2 is the zeros of polynomial, or we can say root of the polynomial. We can say it a root of the polynomial also. Hope you got it this, understand this. Okay students, now example number 5. We are moving on the example number 5. This one is the last example, and the other exercises depend on these examples. So please kindly attempt the exercise, and if you have any doubt regarding the exercise, you can send me a message on my comment box. I will explain separately or combinedly in the next class. So example 5, read the example number 5. Verify whether 2 and 0 are zeros of polynomial x square minus 2x. So here we have a polynomial is px equal to x square minus 2x. So we have to find on the 2 value at x equal to 2 and at x equal to what? We have a x equal to 2 and other value is 0. On these two constant values we will work. So which one is the 0 of the polynomial or the root of the polynomial? So first we will put here x equal to 2. This become 2 square minus 2. Here you will got 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4. So here 0 is coming. So means x equal to 2 is the 0 of the polynomial, and the second one 0 value, 0 square minus 2. Here also 0 is coming, so this is also. So hence we can write x equal to 2 and 0 both are the zeros of polynomial px or a root of px. Understand this? Got it? Definitely? Okay. Thank you very much. So on the basis of this, we are going on an observation. What are the observation? Observation are observation first is a zero of a polynomial need not be 0. A zero of a polynomial, a zeros of the polynomial need not be 0. It may be any other constant value. Second is 0 may be a 0 of a polynomial. 0 may be a 0 of the polynomial. Third observation, every linear polynomial has one and only one zero. Every linear polynomial has one and only one zeros. So it does not have, or it cannot have more than one zeros. And the fourth observation, a polynomial can have more than one zero. A polynomial can have more than one zero. Okay students, got it this thing? So these are the observation. Now the exercise 2.2 is a homework for you. So attempt this exercise. We will join in the next class. So before leaving, I will revise the session. Okay. So this one, look here, we are on the zeros of the polynomial. How we will find the zero of the polynomial? Px is this one. Replacing x by 1 everywhere in equation. After solving this, we get a 4. So we say that value of px at x equal to 1 is 4. Okay. Then again we take the same polynomial equation. Here we replace the value of x equal to 0. So here -2 is the result. But in order to get the zeros of the polynomial or root of the polynomial, we have to make the result 0. So in the next part, we take let x equal to 0 here. So after putting a 0, we get 0 as a resultant. So 0 is the 0 of the polynomial px, root of the polynomial. Okay. Then example number 2, this is the polynomial. We have to find the value of x, this polynomial at x equal to 1. So on the place of x, we put a x equal to 1. After solving this, we got value 9. Then second part of the example number 2, qy equal to 3y cube. Here we have to find at y equal to 2. This is the polynomial qy. So replacing value of y equal to 2. We got this result here. In example number 3, the polynomial x plus 2. We have to find here the 0 of the polynomial. at x equal to 2 or x equal to minus 2. Which one is the 0 of the polynomial? So 2, the result is not equal to 0. So this is not a polynomial. This is not the root of the polynomial. And here x equal to minus 2. So the resultant is coming 0. So we can say here the minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial or root of the polynomial. Okay. Then on example number 2, how you will find the 0 of the polynomial by solving the equation. By solving the equation, because we cannot find easily when the polynomial having the more than 6 and 7 terms. There we will find a difficulty. So we will solve that equation, and after solving that we will get a value of the variable, and that value of the variable will be or must be the zeros of the polynomial. So put total equation equal to 0. So after solving the total equation, the separately variable x equal to minus 1 upon 2. So we can say easily here that this is the 0 of the polynomials, or we would like to find here the answer, or we would like to check here our answer. Then put x equal to minus 1 upon 2. It is coming 0. So we are true here. Now example number 5, we have to check whether 2 and 0 both are the zeros of or root of the polynomial of this one. So by putting the value, both resultant are coming 0, so both are the 0 of the polynomial. So at last we come on the observation, a 0 of the polynomial need not be 0. 0 may be a 0 of the polynomial. Every linear polynomial has 1 and only 1 zeros. A polynomial can have more than 1 zeros. Okay. So this is your homework, exercise number 2.2, and feel free to send me any doubt. I will explain the next session. Okay, very much thank you. Okay.